Storytelling isn't just an art, it's a skill that can captivate, connect, and inspire. To craft stories that linger in the minds of your audience, you need to master a few key principles. Here's how you can do it. Imagine storytelling as a dance, a delicate interplay between context and conflict. The two must work hand in hand to keep your audience engaged. Context sets the stage. It helps your audience understand the world, the characters, and the stakes. Conflict adds tension. It's the hook that keeps them guessing what happens next. Instead of relying on simple and then transitions, use but and therefore to create dynamic shifts in your narrative. These transitions introduce twists and resolutions, keeping your story alive and unpredictable. Example: think of South Park's storytelling formula. Every plot point connects with but, or therefore making the narrative both logical and exciting. Just like music, great storytelling has a rhythm. This rhythm comes from varying the length and structure of your sentences. Short sentences create impact, longer sentences build depth, medium-length sentences tie everything together. A monotonous pattern is a storytelling killer. Instead, mix it up to keep your audience's attention sharp. Imagine your script as a jagged line with peaks and valleys of sentence length. Tactical tip: read your script out loud. Does it sound like music? If not, rework your sentences until it does. The secret to building a genuine connection is tone. Your audience doesn't want to feel like you're lecturing them, they want to feel like you're talking to them directly. Write as if you're speaking to your closest friend. Keep it conversational, relatable, and real. Creators like Emma Chamberlain and Casey Neistat excel at this. They don't just tell stories, they invite viewers into their world, breaking down the barrier between creator and audience. Here's a pro tip. Always begin your story by knowing how it ends. This gives you clarity on where you're going and ensures that every part of the narrative builds toward that final moment. In short-form content, the last line should often loop back to the first, creating a satisfying sense of closure. For longer stories, this approach guarantees that every twist, turn, and detail feels purposeful. Think about Christopher Nolan's films like Inception or Interstellar. He meticulously plans the endings first and then builds everything else around them. In a world drowning in content, standing out means telling stories through your own lens. This lens could be your personal perspective, a fresh angle, or a creative twist that no one else has explored. Instead of retelling a story that everyone knows, ask, what makes my version different? Example: covering Taylor Swift at the Super Bowl, skip the predictable commentary. Instead, dive into the economics of her cultural impact or the untold backstage drama. Curiosity is a storyteller's best weapon. Introduce unresolved conflicts or unanswered questions early on to create open loops that keep your audience invested. Think of cliffhangers in TV shows. They leave you wanting more. Build suspense by layering twists and surprises using but then moments. Example: when recounting a story about losing a prized possession, don't just explain how you found it. First, take your audience through the twists and turns of the search, the missed opportunities, the moments of despair, and the eventual resolution.